Taurus, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Excuse me, it is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I'm going to give you a little bit of the astrology first, Taurus, and then we're going to get into the oracle cards. My name is Michelle, so thank you for clicking on my video. I am an astrologer and tarot card reader, and I provide weekly insights for you guys so that you know what energies to deal with and how to deal with them best. There's always an extended reading. Those links are below. You have two choices. One is to get the extendeds, rent or buy the extended separately, or you can join the Unbound membership and get all the extendeds, all of them, from now until forever, for as long as you're a member, as well as multiple weekly live sessions with me where you can ask me any tarot card questions you need, and a bunch of other perks too. So that link is below, and I do hope to see you there. Taurus, remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Taurus is uploaded every single Thursday. So what is the astrology? I gotta say, your astrology looks absolutely beautiful. There's this beautiful sextile between Uranus and Jupiter. And Uranus, of course, is still in Taurus. There is this beautiful trine between Uranus, which is in Taurus, and the conjunction between Venus and Mars. And that's not just about sex. It's about vitality. It's about creativity. It's about expansion. So everything in your life now is primed, at least astrologically, for expansion and for opportunities to open up. Everything is happening in Capricorn, which is your 9th house, the house of mental expansion, the house of opportunity, the house of foreign travel, opening up to new things, new places, new cultures, understanding things from a broader perspective, having almost like awakened. 100% it's awakened. This beautiful sense of having a bigger perspective on things, and having the ability to having doors open for you, or opening doors for others so that you can actually expand the meta consciousness. This is a beautiful time for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you're traveling. I wouldn't be surprised, or if you are meeting somebody that is foreign that's going to expand your life some way. Maybe you're taking classes, learning new languages. But this is a wonderful time to step out of your comfort zone. The North Node is in Taurus, but it's perfectly aligned with you being brave enough and courageous enough to get out there and expand yourself and see things from different perspectives and really enjoy the process. The opportunities are ripe for you right now, Taurus, and I want you to enjoy it and know these could be some of the best memories of your life you could be making right now. So let's get into the reading. Taurus. Already you're talking to me. What I just say, see the big picture, and this is Taurus energy. You're getting a much deeper understanding by getting a wider perspective, right? This is also a sense of getting into a bigger picture, taking that leap from little fish, little pond, or to little fish, big pond. Like, there's just a sense of the world is expanding around you. You're starting to see just different things, maybe be exposed to things that you didn't understand, or you're trying new things. Opportunities are opening up for you. This could also be financial, starting to plan for the future or making an investment for your future. That could also include things like education. That could be like going to college, going back to school, but you could also be making investments, or getting like your career is opening up. Something like that is all expanding for you. And then we have tend to the small things. So we do have the details that are going to be thrown in and challenging you this week. It's hard when you're looking at the big picture to deal with the details. That really makes the devil in the details, and a lot of things could build up. So the one thing about the trine and the sextile is it can make things so easy, you can get a little bit lazy and overlook some of the details that really that start to stand out because they add up. So what I would beg you to do in this energy, Taurus, is to pay attention to the details more than you want to, because even though things are so fluid for you right now and opening up for you right now, you could also expose what you don't know or what you lack if you haven't put enough time in the small things, in those little things, paying attention to those little things. Now, this could also be something about health. Tend to your health. Remember to take care of yourself. Virgo energy is definitely pedantic and day-to-day. So you could be working on something day-to-day. You could also be planning big, but taking things step by step. So this could also be strategic. It's definitely a strategic recommendation, which is set your goals wide, but take little steps getting there so that you know every step of the way. You know exactly where you place your feet. And then we have cat spirit, claim your independence. Little by little, you're creating your own sense of self. And also, I think changing people's perspective on you. I feel like claiming independence for you guys in this energy right now is more about claiming your independence from people's expectations of you, like claiming your independence from the persona people had in their head of you, right? And step by step, you're starting to step out of that safe space, that people always expect you to occupy. There's a great deal of energy now that you're putting into being able to go off on your own or do something on your own, which does have to do with a wider perspective or a bigger plan. And you are dealing in a larger space now. Taurus. So we have watch and wait. This is Piscean energy. This is sometimes paternal energy. Watch and wait is patience, but it's kind of lopsided. So I left it that way because ultimately what this is insinuating to me is there might not be that much patience. You may be taking your dreams to the assembly line too quickly without paying attention to the details in between, so in other words, in this energy, you might tend to rush things. Do all that you can to slow it down, because slowing it down is what you need right now. Your opportunities aren't going to go away. You have this energy and it's working in your favor, but you could work against yourself by assuming too much too soon. Let's put it that way. There's also emotions here. Something emotional could be going on, a deep set of emotions. There could be somebody waiting for you. There could be a connection of, even though you're apart, you want to still take things slow, because there's a sense of, I don't want to completely give up on this person, and maybe they don't want to completely give up on you. So this could be a peek into some romantic predictions for you as well. Yeah. 5 + 3 is 8. This could also be the process of bringing a dream to life. I know that sounds really general, but we're just starting out, so don't worry about it. Okay, Taurus. Be here now. So this is a beautiful period in your life. This is Libra energy. So this is really about being noticed, being seen, being very attractive, being very sensual, feeling very sensual, feeling your mojo kind of pick up. It could be, I can't take my eyes off of somebody. It could be partnership starting to come into your life, but I think it's more people really seeing beauty, seeing a great beauty in you. And in other words, your attractiveness and aesthetic appeal being extreme right now. People should be finding you extremely attractive right now. And then we have set healthy boundaries is here, and you see clearly. Okay, let's start with set healthy boundaries. You don't want to be overwhelmed by let's stop. You don't want to be overwhelmed not in your work or your home life or your personal life. So setting healthy boundaries is something, well, this is coming off in a little bit in the future. You have to start discussing with somebody what your expectations are for the future. So start setting future boundaries now. That's why you're going slow, to determine or, be very pedantic about, in other words, in no uncertain terms, let somebody know what your expectations are or what your goals are. But then again, I feel like in some cases, somebody has blocked you from seeing that, seeing what their goals are, or maybe you're deciding to set boundaries and you don't want to do too much too fast or show your hand too much. But you see clearly now is this sense of, I don't know, it's almost like what you see in the boundaries. It's like the boundaries themselves are exposing something to you, are telling you something. I don't know what they're telling you. That's what I want to get deeper into. So what are these healthy boundaries that Taurus is setting, and why? And what do they see? What do they see clearly? It could just be that, oh wait, there's deception and envy, and, okay. There's deception and envy, and material and spiritual prosperity. This could be you're starting to see very clearly what could get in your way of what you want to attain, or who you want to attain, or what that there are specific challenges or hurdles. In other words, you're seeing very clearly what the challenges are because you're looking from that broad perspective, or in the distance. You're seeing very clearly what barriers there are to get what you want. Deception and envy is here. It's almost like somebody is hiding from you things that they don't want to somebody's hiding something from you. Somebody's hiding things from you that they want to keep from you because they know if you knew, you would not be either with them anymore, or psyched about them anymore, or interested in the opportunity. So it's almost like they're holding back some of the job requirements so that you'll take the job, right? Spiritual prosperity, material and spiritual prosperity. There's something being promised to you that's a little sideways, and people have set up boundaries, or they're not fully, completely letting you in on that. And now I think you are starting to see what they've held back from you. You're starting to see that you're at least starting to see that something has been held back for you, or that something isn't as set up as correctly as it should have been, or that your expectations may have been a little bit bolstered or blown up, and you're starting to maybe see the exaggerations, and that there's blocks there, or that there's limitations on things that you were not made aware were going to have limitations, or that's coming out in the future. You're going to start to see that. And that's why right now it's saying focus on what's beautiful in front of you, but go step by step and don't try to rush it, because there are definitely blocks here based on somebody, but somebody's trying to make it look like they're not there. It's almost like people have somebody, I don't know if it's a boss, I don't know who it is, but somebody has put up walls, but they made them translucent so that you couldn't notice them or see them right away. But there are blocks there, and there are limitations, and if you don't take things one step at a time, you're going to run head first into them, and they're going to knock you for a fucking loop. Okay. God. Taurus, soulmates. Okay, so this may actually have to do with relationship. The soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but it's definitely got to do with people that you think, you think that this is the bomb diggy. These are the best friends that you'll ever make. This is like people that you'll get along with forever. This is like the best crew that you've ever worked with, and this is the best relationship you've ever been in, right? You're poised for it, you're ready, and this is a new beginning. You're starting new things, and you feel like you found the groove, you found the person you want to be with, or the people you want to be around. You're catching these vibes. You're getting in over your head. I hate to say this, it's almost you're too optimistic, because it's like there's it's not like you're not compatible at all, but there's a lot of work that you still actually have to do, and the quicker you run, the more mending it's going to take, right? You're still piecing this together, but it says mending, so there's an implication there that expectations don't match up with reality, and somebody's way ahead of themselves, and it's actually going to take a lot of fixing. Okay. Can I get an understanding of maybe what is going on? Like what this story is? Okay. Nope. Well, I gotta do the Moonology card in celebration of the full moon. Okay, so there's talk going on. There's gossiping. There's fun, right? It's sharing your secrets. Oh, Taurus, you better watch how much you tell somebody, because of how freely you've been open and how much you've talked. It's almost like maybe you don't want somebody to know how happy you are, because ultimately you feel like there's blocks, or you're starting to realize that, or starting to suspect that somebody is not as happy for you as you thought they would be. So you're starting to keep things from them because you don't want it to be any of their business. This could also read as people are talking, so you don't want to be part of the rumor mill, and so that's why you're putting up the blocks, you're withholding the information, because you're just getting a sense that this could really come back around to smack you. This could also mean a sense of you've been talking a whole lot, and because you've been sharing so much information, somebody knows very well how to manipulate you by telling you exactly what you want to fucking hear. And because of that, Taurus, and this could be you to them too. Maybe, happy birthday, Michelle Sandegate. Maybe you're the manipulator, right? I don't know. But this is definitely a sense of talking a lot and sharing so much of your heart with somebody that they would know exactly what to say to get what they want and get you to act in the way that they want you to act for their sake, when in reality, you're not going to get as much as you think you are. Or this could be you, vice versa. So there's a little bit of manipulation and sleight of hand going on here, just an FYI. Unless it's y'all and you already know it. But what does that mean? It basically means, from your perspective, watch what you say. It's not even there's so much beautiful stuff happening, but it's like it's almost happened too easy. It's come too easy for you to really understand the grit beneath the sidewalk you're walking on, right? It's like, remember, there's a sewer on every street corner. Don't fucking forget that, is what I'm trying to say. Because life is la vie en rose right now, right? But it's like, take off the rose-colored glasses every once in a while and be brought back down and grounded, because it's almost like you're floating and it feels good, and I want you to feel good, but don't rely on it, right? Enjoy it, be in the moments, but don't be fooled by it, because what goes up must come down. And down is good. You're a Taurus. You like to be grounded. And really, when you come down and you can root yourself, that's really where you get to the nitty-gritty of stuff that lasts and that you'll be proud of. You want to get in there and do that stuff, but ultimately there's just this sense of of being more careful with who you talk around and what you say, because you don't know them as well as you think you do. I'm just saying that right now. And then we have trust, right? But something's holding you back. It's like you want to trust, but something's holding you back. What's holding you back, babe? Your psyche, that Piscean energy. Watch and wait. That Piscean energy that psychically understands what's going on here. You know, there's something that I'm not getting out of this that I need to feel. And this is a sense of, don't let this make you, it says trust. Trust your emotions. Trust what they're trying to fucking tell you. Like, God is sending them to you for a reason. Honor them at least enough to take some time with them and think, why am I feeling this way? Why are they feeling this way? Because of this. Because somebody is trying to psych you up and make it something sound too good. And usually if it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. And you've got too much going for you to settle for too good to be true. Because plenty that's around you that's true is wonderful. So don't be hoodwinked. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay. I don't know, what are you afraid of? That's a really good question. New moon in Scorpio. I want to go deeper into this. What does this mean? What does this mean? This new moon in Scorpio energy. Work through your fears. Could be that you're afraid to trust. I don't think that that's what it is. I feel like you feel something. And ultimately, it's just saying don't ignore them. Right? That's what it's saying. It's not saying that your fears aren't validated. It's saying work through them. Don't get stuck in them. Don't let them take over. Don't let them control you. But ultimately, pay attention to them and figure out why you feel this way. It's actually really important for you because this truth is going to be the biggest opportunity that you have. Okay, what do you have to say? Buying. Something to do with buying and spending. Something to do with money. Let's go to tarot. And we'll clarify. I'll see you guys over there.